So actually, we've had record levels of transactional activity in Dubai. So last year, we had about 120,000 home sales worth more than 300 billion dirhams. During the first 100 days of this year, we had 34,000 transactions take place worth about 101.5 billion dirhams. What's significant about that is we hit the 100 billion dirham figure 15 days earlier this year than we did last year. And that is being driven by the insatiable appetite from ultra high net worth individuals who are targeting Dubai as a second homes market. And we know that because if we look at what villa prices have done, they are now almost 20% higher than they were 10 years ago at the last market peak. And the whole residential market in the last 12 months has seen prices increase by 20%.
How about the first quarter of this year? Have we seen an increase in prices across all categories?
Yes, so in the first quarter of this year, prices have increased by 9% across all categories, with villas in particular continuing to outperform the rest of the market, simply because we haven't got enough supply of villas in the locations that people are looking at.
And what are your expectations in terms of supply that is coming to the market, and what does this mean to the prices?
This is a very good question. So at the moment, we are tracking 216,000 residential units that are under construction or planned, due to be delivered in the next 6 years. This averages out to 43,500 units per year for the next 6 years. Now, we know the government has very ambitious population growth targets to hit 7.8 million by 2040. Today, we're at 3.7 million. So we're talking about more than doubling the city's population in the next 16 years. In order to accommodate this, our calculations suggest we need 70,000 homes per year. So we're building less homes than is required. That is one of the key factors influencing our forecast for the market. So this year, we're expecting residential values to increase by 3.5% overall, but our prime residential markets, the most exclusive neighborhoods in Dubai, should see price growth of 5%. And that builds on 44.4% growth in 2022 and 16.3% growth last year.
Where are the prime locations? How do you define them?
So prime areas globally are usually the central business district of a city or somewhere that's immediately adjacent. But in Dubai, we have no less than 5 central business districts. So the way we define prime is we look for areas where at least 10% of deals have taken place at more than 10 million dirhams for 3 consecutive years. And up till last year, there were only 3 areas that qualified: the Palm Jumeirah, Emirates Hills, and Jumeirah Bay Island. But as at Q1 this year, we have a new neighborhood that has now qualified as prime, and that's Jumeirah Islands, where in fact prices have increased there by 68% in the last 12 months alone, much, much higher than we've seen across the rest of the city.